How's it? Today is Friday, November 3rd. It's the fourth day in the reload. I am. I'm not doing very well. I missed 2 lifts today. I think they were definitely makeable lifts. Um, it's been a little difficult to focus. I showed up a lot later than I wanted to today. I woke up at a reasonable time. I woke up, I think, at like 8 o'clock. I ate my overnight oats. And just as it was last week, I was cold. So I laid back in bed and didn't wake up until like 12 o'clock. But I did know that today was a little bit more important than last week, so I got up sooner than last week and pulled up to the gym and tried my best to put out a good performance. I don't know. Today was work up to 3 singles each of clean or snatch and then clean and jerk. Going to 98 for the snatch today, which is 5 kilos up from the snatches that I did on, was it Monday? And then my clean and jerk was up to 125, which is 7 kilos more than what I did on Wednesday. And I don't know. My body doesn't feel like it's worse off today than it was on Monday or Wednesday. It does feel pretty tired, but I don't know if my like lower back pain is what's really causing me to lift poorly today. I think it's just a lot of things that I'm just kind of dealing with. Like, I didn't feel like I was moving quickly on my snatches. Typically I have some amount of like inherent speed in the way I move, even if I'm sore. But today it just felt like I was really slow, and I couldn't really dial it in. I think one thing that was really helping me a lot was me kind of holding the bar in my wrists and curling my wrist up, lifting like Lasha, and then letting the extension go wherever it's gonna go. I think towards the end at my top weight, 98, I figured out that I was pulling a little bit too hard on my arms. So it felt like it was going a little bit slow under, like the turnover and getting the bar over my head felt like it was a lot slower than it was when I was warming up. And that is probably due to me pulling my upper body so hardly, so aggressively, I guess. I wouldn't even say it's aggressive, just putting an emphasis on pulling my upper body. And the third snatch, I think you'll see the difference of when I am not doing that. So first one, I do that. I do end up pulling with my arms, so it feels a little bit slow. Here's my last warm up here at 90. And then my first set here at 98. So pretty slow under as far as it goes. And then I missed my second rep. Look at Blake. I'm really happy that both Blake and Chris are there today. This is the one I miss here. So like I mentioned, it feels like it's very slow, like from extension to point of fixation. And watch this one. This is a very, very, very different set altogether. Yeah, I mean, it's already in the spot where I need it to be, and then I'm dropping down a lot quicker, so then it feels like I'm behind, or the bar is behind my center of gravity. And it's a lot better on this one too. But it's not as aggressive. It's not as stark of a difference on this one than the third rep, I guess. So, after that I moved to my clean jerks, and at this point I'm like, am I going to be able to clean 125? Short answer is yes. I cleaned 125 4 times today. I made 3 jerks. I probably shouldn't have done that fourth attempt, but it is what it is, and I'm happy I did do it. I think it was the best clean. Jerk might not have been the best jerk. Oh yeah, you see this here. Something's going on with my right shoulder as well. I feel like, yeah, you see that? I'm kind of swinging my arm around. That right shoulder doesn't feel like I'm limber, that's the wrong word, mobile enough to put it over my head and keep my arm stabilized overhead. It doesn't feel like I'm really like confident. So you can even see it here on just the lockout. It looks like my arm in the joint is moving around a little bit more than normal. After 80, went to 100, put my belt on today. I think if I used my belt on Wednesday, I think Wednesday would have been a much easier day altogether. Oh yeah, you see that jerk there. Same thing. Kind of my right shoulder's giving me this weird sensation that like I can't push the bar as far back, again, where it needs to be. But yeah, so 115 here. I think me putting the belt on was a huge win. When I did that 100, which normally feels a lot more difficult, was very easy. And my hip doesn't feel good here. My right hip, my hip flexor. I'm super happy that I made that decision to do that at 100. And I don't know why I haven't done that earlier, especially with my last training block, like doing the triples and stuff. It is what it is. You know, I put in good work for those 5 weeks. And I got pretty far. I think it would have been a little bit further if I did my cleans with the belt. Yeah, so you can see the inconsistencies between this first one and the second rep. First one I re-gripped or re-racked or whatever. Second one was really far forward. Jerk was a little bit better, but again, still that limited mobility in my right shoulder's plaguing me as far as it goes. This is my third attempt here. After this one is that moment where I figured like I probably shouldn't go again, but then I asked Chris and Blake, and they were like, "Yeah, just do it. Like I'm supposed to do 3," so I ended up doing it, and I did 3. Again, probably shouldn't have done that because of how hard everything was feeling, but I'm glad I did do it because, like I said, it was the best rep that I did as far as cleans go. Like watch this here. Like really quick shoulder or elbows through. Didn't really have a regrip. Wasn't forward. Wasn't backwards. Anywhere. And I mean that clean was so solid. That jerk was okay. I think that jerk was probably better than second jerk, but that third jerk might have been better than that last one. So yeah, Dorito time. After that, I did some pause front squats. I was supposed to do a couple singles, but I ended up doing just the one at 143. I made the executive decision to do that because I probably shouldn't have done that clean. But yeah, today was hard. It wasn't good. I don't know if today was bad, but like my body doesn't feel like it should be. It doesn't feel like I'm making the progress that I want to be making, you know. And I guess to be more positive, you know, I think that things could be a lot worse. And maybe, you know, looking at today's struggles as being struggles relegated to today. You know, tomorrow is a different day. And I don't know. I just gotta kind of separate the things because look at how happy I am right here. Look at this, you know, like I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that, and this is the reason why I train. It's, you know, to be better, but also to prove that I myself am wrong a lot of the time, you know. I'm just trying to adopt a more positive outlook on all of this. I can still walk. That's good, you know. I remember there was a time when I was injured to the point where I couldn't walk. And those are hard times. And yeah, I mean, this is just hopefully something that I can deal with moving forward. You know, my lower back has been really like kind of up and down lately. And I've just turned into one of those guys that's always injured. Might not look like it, but it definitely feels like it. Trying to still be positive. That's my overall message, I guess. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.